Good morning, everybody. It's February 11th or 10th. Give me a moment. 11th. I was right the first time. Should have second guessed myself. All right. We're on our way to work this morning. Have to go install a water heater. So, to give you a rundown on the job I'm getting ready to go do. I guess someone in the past, I don't know if it was from our company or a different company, sold a 90-year-old couple a tankless water heater. Okay? And we have to replace the heat exchanger because the heat exchanger went bad and literally, 3 years after purchasing it, the heat exchanger went bad, which Navien covers the heat exchanger for 15 years. It's the first heat exchanger on a tankless in my career that I've had to go out and actually be the heat exchanger. It's usually just a leak on the actual piping that goes into the heat exchanger, or the actual what do they call those things? Little burner, little two prongs that go in there, these little burners that go in there that you have to replace or clean off. That's pretty much the only thing I've ever had to do. So it took an hour and a half on the phone with Navien, because not only did I wait 30 minutes to get any answer from them, but number two, after getting a hold of them, it took another hour of diagnosing, not just diagnosing, getting pictures of everything on the unit, because they never want to replace a heat exchanger. Number one, it's like the most expensive part of the son of a gun. So after that, I looked at the price to replace the heat exchanger, and I compared that to a regular water heater, because the labor warranty on a tankless is only 1 year. Okay, the labor warranty on a tankless is only 1 year. I don't make that deal. I don't make that decision. All right. So labor warranty on that is 1 year, which I mean I get, because things can go wrong with a tankless within 1 year. But man, to replace a heat exchanger, I compared that to a brand new water heater, right? Man, it was only $100 more for a new water heater that's a tank version. It's going to require less upkeep. In my opinion, I believe tank water heaters require less upkeep than a tankless, in my opinion, because of how you have to flush a tankless in comparison to how you have to flush a regular water heater, right? Like, you actually have to use a solution. We use Haymaker, but you could easily just use vinegar water to clean a tankless. It doesn't really freaking matter what you use. Regardless of that, some rocket scientist decided to pipe up the discharge for the condensate on the tankless in copper. A lot of you out there might not know why that's an issue, because you're not plumbers or you've never really messed with one. The discharge that comes out of the condensate is acidic, and it will eat through the copper. Then some Nimrod decided to pipe the discharge into a condensate pump, and there was no air gap whatsoever, and the pump got clogged up, I guess. And what ended up happening was this thing sucked up, just the water started leaking inside of the actual tankless, eventually leading to, I'm guessing, the heat exchanger destruction. So after going over this with the homeowner, we found the best solution was just to get that thing removed and put in a regular tank water heater. Luckily, the flue is still there and everything like that. So we are going to replace it with another water heater because of the labor warranty. So our labor warranty, we match with our with the service provider's warranty on a tank water heater. So it's 6 years on the Bradford White for the parts. It's going to be 6 years on the labor. So that was a better solution for the homeowner, only at $100 more to install a new water heater versus replacing the heat exchanger, the wiring harness, and the control board. That's everything that had to be replaced on this unit, along with repiping the condensate line, right? That's crazy. That did that much destruction. So before you buy tanklesses out there, understand that you want to make sure you have a licensed contractor, number one, performing the work. Number two, make sure that you are well aware of the upkeep that's involved with a tankless, and you better get them flushed at least once per year with some kind of vinegar water solution or some kind of solution to keep it clean. Because, man, that will mess up your $7,000 tankless. Because after all is said and done, the going rate right now on installing a tankless, it may be different in your state. Mind you, we live in Illinois, okay? So there's going to be people on here that are saying, oh, we're installing a tankless for $5,000, $3,000, blah, blah, blah. Okay, ours is $7,000. Get over it. That's the way it works. So, yeah, I mean, be aware of what you're buying before you purchase it. I feel so terrible for these old folks, right? I feel so terrible. Like, what do you do as a technician? Because any way I look at it, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Even though I did not install the tankless, even though I did not sell a tankless there, I feel like I'm a freaking piece of work, right? I go out there and I look at this and I'm like, man, couple grand to replace the heat exchanger, couple of grand to put in a new water heater with a labor warranty on it. Because there's going to be no labor warranty on the unit after we're done. After we're done, there will be no labor warranty on the unit, okay? Just so you guys are aware of that, it doesn't matter. It stays the same as whatever the warranty was before. The heat exchanger stays the same warranty as whatever the warranty was that came with the tankless to begin with. And if all of those things are going wrong on that tankless, if all those things went wrong on that tankless, who's to say something else won't fail in the future on that tankless? And I'm not saying that tankless water heaters are bad units. Like I just said, this is the first heat exchanger in my career that I've ever had to diagnose being the problem. All right? It's usually the check valve on Navians. It's usually the check valve on the hot side that goes bad. So whenever I saw that, I was like, oh my God. Like, it sucks being the technician that has to go out to a couple's house where they are like 90 years old. They had just bought this tankless a few years ago. And now I have to go out there and tell them, hey, this is what it is. Make sure you know what you're getting. Make sure a licensed contractor is coming out there and explaining everything to you about how this thing works. All right? Make sure. Because tankless is, for two people, a tankless is, I'm going to be honest with you, for two people living in a house, and that's it, with not back-to-back showers, you're maybe taking a shower, you know, you like rotate showers and stuff, like later times of the day, morning time, all that, it's overkill. Like, you could go with a tank water heater. I get when people say, I get it how you're saying, well, the energy expenditure will be less. Oh, nah. Not that noticeable. Not that noticeable, folks. I'm going to be honest with you right now. First and foremost, it's not that noticeable. Unless you live with 1,000 people in your house. But I just got to work, and I'm going to be unloading my truck with all of this galvanized lines, and we will throw it all away. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.